for sharing that insight. You will stay with us. Now we move on to our next news. Liverpool and the world of football are in mourning today as family, teammates and fans say a final goodbye to Diogo Jota. The 27-year-old Portuguese forward and his brother Andre Silva were killed in a horrific car crash in Spain earlier this week, just 11 days after Jota married his longtime partner, Ruth Cardoso. The funeral service is being held this morning in his hometown of Gondomar, near Porto. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk, Andrew Robertson, Alexis McAllister and manager Arne Slot are among those in attendance. Former teammates Jordan Henderson and James Milner are also arrived in Portugal last night. Portugal head coach Roberto Martinez and national stars including Ruben Dias and Nelson Semedo were seen entering the church earlier, as was legend Ricardo Carvalho. A vigil outside Anfield Stadium continues, where fans are laying flowers, shirts and scarves in memory of the forward who scored 47 goals for the Reds since joining in 2020. As a touching tribute, Jota's popular chant was sung again by fans gathered outside. "Oh, he wears the number 20. He will take us to victory." Let's listen in to what his fans have to say.
One of our great players has just lost his life, and I'm his brother as well, and it's an absolute tragedy, and it should not have happened. No way should it have happened. And he's not just a footballer to me. He had a wife, children, he had a family, and it just shouldn't have happened. Just shouldn't have happened.
We've all been shocked by the events of the last couple of days, and to see someone so young like that lose their life, I think it was disbelief at first when the news came out, but we wanted to come down and just pay tribute, leave some flowers, and basically just to show our respects for such tragic loss of life. You know, someone of 28 like that, in the prime of his life, the prime of his career, really, really tragic. So I think, like a lot of people today, there's a bit of a sense of obviously sadness and yeah, just a real kind of disbelief, I suppose, about what's happened.
Yeah, just to pay my respects to him and his family, and just to also sign the condolence book just for his family as well, because what we're going through and what they're going through is totally different. And I feel for his parents, because that's a horrible thing to be told, that both your sons, not one, but both of your sons are gone. So I came down to pay my respects to the Jota family.
The ceremony in Gondomar remains private, with the family requesting privacy, though loudspeakers outside the church are allowing mourners to listen to the service. Diogo Jota leaves behind his wife and 3 young children, and a football community in shock, grief and gratitude for his talent, humility and heart. Now we are joined by Joshua Barnes. He's an anchor and correspondent at NewsX World for this news. Joshua, what more can you tell us about this tragic news that we're hearing?
It is not enough of a word to describe the pain being felt by football fans, teammates, colleagues, and sporting fans across the world. A moment where 2 young men, footballers in the prime of their careers, both playing professionally, dying in a completely unrelated incident, and such a tragic loss of life. These live visuals that we are showing you from outside of the church in Gondomar, in the region where both brothers Jota and Andre Silva grew up. We've seen so many former teammates, both internationally and at club level, arriving at the service. Virgil van Dijk, Andrew Robertson, the Liverpool captain and one of Diogo Jota's best friends at his last club during his career, both carrying wreaths, one with the number 20 for Diogo Jota and one with the number 30 for Andre Silva. The procession has continued through into the church. It is an extremely tough day for sports fans. One of Diogo Jota's best friends in the game, Ruben Neves, was carrying the coffin of Diogo Jota. Footballing stars, footballing managers and staff all in Portugal for this service. A truly shocking moment and a career that has been taken away at a point where it was flourishing. Diogo Jota, a key member of a Liverpool team and Liverpool squad that won the Premier League last season. Diogo Jota was set to be a key member of the Portugal team in the World Cup in the US and Mexico and Canada in 2026. He's also tasted international silverware as well with Portugal and the Nations League, winning the trophy a few months ago. He will be remembered for his work on the pitch, but also for his personality off it. A keen gamer away from the pitch. He played a football video game called FIFA on stream where he could connect with fans, that personal aspect which is so rare often with elite sports people. Diogo Jota had that and spoke with fans and gamed with fans on a regular basis. He also had key relationships within his teams and they are here mourning today. A quick note as well on Andre Silva himself, a 25-year-old professional footballer when he died playing in the second tier in Portugal. The images of both coffins being carried with teammates and friends walking with them, a truly heartbreaking moment. And once the mourning is over, two young professionals who will be remembered for their skill and their talents. A tragic day.
Thank you, Joshua Barnes, for sharing that insight. You will stay with us. Now we move on to our next news. In US, dozens of protesters